From your hyperlocal weather source, this is your Norcast Weather Update. Brought to you by Storybook Land and EHT. Enter a world of wonder and whimsy and create everlasting memories for your family. Over 15 rides and dozens of themed attractions. For tickets, hours, and more info, visit StorybookLand.com.
Happy Monday, everyone. Meteorologist Brittany Trumpy here. We're taking a look out towards Ocean City. The boardwalk is hopping. There's a lot of foot traffic, people soaking up the sunshine and the beautiful, comfortable conditions that we have across our region. Not too warm, not too cold, kind of right on the money, exactly where you want to be for this point in the year. Overnight tonight, we'll see those temperatures quickly fall back down into the 60s and then the 50s. So if you wanted to get outside, maybe have a nice little bonfire or just enjoy your evening, you're good to go. We will be dry. We'll start off with a couple of scattered clouds, but over the overnight hours, we're going to see all the clouds clear out. You'll be waking up to bright blue skies for tomorrow morning. A lot of sunshine on the way for tomorrow overall. Temperatures back up into the low 70s. We are dry. We are not seeing any rain chances over the next week or so. One of the other big thing that's going to be changing is the lack of humidity. Today, we still have those dew points in the 50s. Comfortable, but not really where we're typically at. Tomorrow, we fall back down into that comfy category. We see those dew points falling into the 40s and even the 30s for the rest of this week. So that cool, crisp, sort of autumn air that we look forward to for this time of year is finally going to be arriving. Let's take a look down in the tropics. We have Hurricane Milton. What this storm has done over the past couple of hours is astounding and kind of chaotic. It is a Category 5 hurricane. It has organized and strengthened extremely rapidly. Check out that perfectly defined eye in the center of this storm. Milton is an absolute monster. Category 5 right now, expected to maintain that strength as it moves past the Yucatan Peninsula. By Wednesday morning, it is expected to weaken just slightly down to a Category 4 as it makes that turn up to the north, kind of moving past Cuba and closing in on Florida. There is potential for this storm to go down to Category 3 strength. That's still a major hurricane. That's still extremely impactful for a very large portion of the tropics as well as Florida. And then by Thursday, it crosses out back over into the Atlantic, becoming a tropical storm over the weekend, kind of heading up towards Bermuda. But this storm is going to have a major impact, even if it goes down to Category 3 strength, which might not even happen. It might maintain Category 4. We are already seeing hurricane watches as well as some tropical storm watches for pretty much that entire Gulf Coast of Florida. Remember earlier we had Helene kind of head up towards the north, kind of right here in that Big Bend area. We're expecting more southern, more towards Tampa for landfall this go around. The sea surface temperatures are extremely high. That means energy for this storm to feed off of. So even though it goes from Category 5 down to possibly Category 4, that is still very strong. This is still going to be a very well organized storm. The one thing that this storm has going against it, a little bit of wind shear right before it moves on shore back towards Florida. But the sea surface temperatures, it's a powder keg of energy for that storm to tap into. We are going to be seeing some incredible wind gusts as this storm kind of closes in on Florida. Again, if it's staying in that Category 4 status, maybe even Category 3, we're going to be seeing anywhere closer to 100 to 70 to 90 mile per hour wind gust on that Gulf facing coastline. On the Atlantic side, we're still seeing 50 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. And again, some of those stronger wind speeds go pretty far into Florida itself. So it's not just the immediate coastline that'll be dealing with those stronger wind gusts. Right along the water, we're going to be seeing anywhere from 8 to 12 feet of storm surge, a lot of water being pushed up against the coastline as this storm moves in. And then even away from the coast, we're going to be seeing some really intense rainfall rates. It's kind of interesting on that north side of this storm, so not really on the south side. Imagine if that storm kind of moves right over Tampa. On the north side is where we're going to be seeing those higher rainfall rates, 10 to 15 inches. In and around Tampa, just a little bit further down to the south near the center of that storm, 6 to 8 inches, and then back towards Miami, 2 to 4. So flooding even away from the coast, a big concern with Milton. This storm is going to have a major impact as we look forward to later on this week. Here at home though, we've got nothing but sunshine, cooler, crisper air, temperatures falling below average for the rest of this week. Okay, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'll check back in with you later on this evening.